What's up, Flip Brothers? Today, I'm with my brothers. And today, we're going to be watching this scary. Like something that's supposed to be scary. So let's go to YouTube. Alright, let me get right here in front of the camera, Isaac. Why back, Isaac? Why back? Hello, guys.
They see me?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they see me.
I'm about to go to YouTube now, guys. Nice. Wait, let me see something. Ew, guys, what is that?
Roots come out of your hole and feed the
Guys,
living
that
flowers.
must happen to her mom.
We've been watching for like an hour. Are you
To
sure
that
this is the
girl,
way?
Mom.
She knows where she's going, Ben. Roots, go back in the hole and spare the living one more soul. Stop it, Max. Should we really be doing this? There's a reason the story tells us to stay away from it. Right? Carrie's dad is in the high order, Ben. I think she would know.
What is they about to do?
I take off my
Probably
mask.
just the story, Ben.
Did mine. No, I did mine. Isaac, this mine. Why that? Scoot up.
Whoa.
No, Isaac, it's mine. All cameras in the toy box.
Huh?
Okay, I'm trying to do this.
He's going to open it. Okay.
God, I wanna know what is. I wanna know what this even be scary for real. I don't know.
It's kind of scary because y'all saw that it said don't open. See, it's
Yeah,
right
it
there.
says don't open, guys. I don't.
I knew he wouldn't do it. Hey, Ben, Carrie said to give you a kiss if you do it. Shut up, Max. No, I didn't.
He didn't make it
after.
Where is it?
He could tie it that
Trying to get to know the rock.
What
See
is
the
that?
this coming out the bottom, guys?
That's water.
I don't know. Oh, he hit his finger.
At least he tried. Maybe if you're nice enough, it'll just open by itself.
What?
Yeah, Ben, let's try asking him.
Blood dripping.
Ew!
Oh, it's not locking
please.
because it probably
Out of your hole
is
and feed the
dangerous
living
and the blood dropping in the lock. Wait, blood must be the key to it.
Whoa.
You see it there.
Are you going to open it?
Oh,
Huh?
Lord. He gonna die or something?
I don't know.
How much videos we gonna watch of this?
I don't know. We probably. Nah, guys, I don't really know. But this, nah.
What the?
Ooh. Oh my God!
Say no.
I knew
Yo,
somebody could kill
guys,
him.
y'all heard me say, he was like, no, ah.
Oh my God!
Oh,
His head is off. That's a demon. Thanks.
yeah.
He's on the side door. Oh, yeah. You got it.
So messed up.
What?
So that story probably called The Door in the Woods. So guys, if y'all see The Door in the Woods, y'all should not go in there. That's why No. This is going to be the second one. After
Ashley
that,
Home Store's Black Friday mattress deals are now extended. It's your last
No,
chance to get an
guys,
Ashley
it's
Sleep Queen mattress
Hold
and
on.
adjustable power base for just $4.99. Click the link.
Hold on,
Start
guys.
saving
I'm not
today.
trying to make this.
Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Yeah. No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This happened when I was 17 years old. I would go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and ride the
Honey,
bus.
guys, I
It was
really
a
didn't know how to
Sunday,
make
I
that
just
thing
missed my
big.
bus,
I
so I had
actually
to wait
did.
longer for another one. I would have called my parents, but they were out for the evening. Taxis charged more, so I decided to sit and wait in the bus shelter. It was a cold night, and snow had just started peppering the ground. My bus was taking longer than usual, so I got my phone out and listened to some music. Almost an hour had passed. It was freezing, and I hadn't seen anyone at all. That was until I noticed something out of the corner of my eye. It was a creepy guy dressed in thick layers of clothing, walking slowly towards me. I knew staring at him would draw more attention, so I just focused on my phone. He sat down at the other end of the shelter and just stared at me. There was something off about him. He seemed like he was either drunk or on drugs.
Oh my god, just
What does the
that.
boss do? I took out my earphones and said, I think it's delayed because of the snow. He stared at me for a while, then started mumbling to himself. He was really starting to creep me out, so I pretended to be on my phone. After a couple of minutes, I took another look. He moved closer to me. I looked away for a second, then heard the sound of him sliding even closer. I turned to him and said, You okay there? He stared at me with glossy eyes, lifted his arm, and leaned towards me. Immediately, I grabbed my bag and ran as he fell to the ground. I ran down the road, trying my hardest not to look back. I kept going until I got to the next bus stop. I turned around and checked to see if he was there. He was gone, so I went to sit down. Feeling relieved, I rested my head on the back of the glass and waited for the bus. I jolted and turned around to see the same guy staring at me through the glass. What the hell is wrong with you? Then he started walking around the shelter towards me. I'm warning you, stay back! I
That's
yelled
a
in
real
panic
question.
as I was backing up.
Ending this video,
I wanted
guys.
to run, but I left my bag in the shelter and I couldn't leave without it. Suddenly, the man leaped at me and I quickly moved out of the way. He fell to the ground face first. I froze in shock, then noticed the blood coming from his face. I tried to get a response out of him, but nothing worked. I called the police and paramedics and they arrived shortly after. I told them what had happened and they told me that the guy was on prescription drugs. I found a photo in his wallet of him and his son. The boy looked just like me, so we assumed he thought I was him. I later learned that he had lost his son in a custody battle and went off the rails. He was taken away for treatment. That was the last I saw of him. I got my driver's license shortly after and have never been on a bus since.
Alright, guys. If you guys enjoyed that, comment, give this video a like, and yeah. Alright, guys. Go check out the next video that I'm going to make. And that's all. Bye, guys.